What's up, guys? Thank you for tuning into the Nicky Marino Show. I'm your host, Nicky Marino. Guys, it's Marino Wednesdays. We got a ton to cover. We got action all over the board. We got a phenomenal recap of last night. The NBA playoffs are in full effect. The Marino team is absolutely on fire in the MLB. Coming off an MLB sweep. We hit our parlay last night, guys. I think we're at 6 in a row for the streak. We're absolutely crushing it in the NBA, NBA and the MLB right now. But we are on fire in the MLB. Guys, I'm going to recap last night, guys. A lot of good stuff. A lot of good plays last night. We're going to start in the MLB. I gave this play out for free on my live IG video yesterday. So if you don't tap in, make sure you're tapping in and follow me on Instagram, The Nicky Marino. The Miami Marlins roll the Washington Nationals 5-2. Sandy Alcantara gets the W against Josiah Gray. A Nationals team that really hasn't been showing much on offense this year. Their pitching's been downgraded as well. They got a rough bullpen. And the Miami Marlins in their last 9, 7-2 against the NL East, guys. Look out for this Miami team. They got some real young live arms. They got a decent bullpen, and they're very productive offensively. They got a scrappy team. I really like this team. We had them yesterday, Miami Marlins money line. Gave it out for free. Meet me at the window. Hope everybody cashed that ticket as well. Yesterday's max play for my VIP team, the Atlanta Braves root the Chicago Cubs 3-1, coming off 11-3 against the NL West. The NL Central of their last 14. Max Fried got the W. Guy looked sharp. A lot of his stuff stayed down. A lot of ground balls. And Marcus Stroman gets the loss. Really been struggling to start out the year. And we'll see for him to get going. It was a big addition to the pitching staff for the Chicago Cubs in the offseason. So let's see if, Stroman can get it going. He usually keeps teams low. He kept the Braves to 3 runs, last night in his second start of the year. So let's see if he can, get back on the right track and get some really good productive innings for the Chicago Cubs organization and rotation this year. Guys, NBA has been phenomenal. There's been blowouts, there's been close games, but as we come close down to it and the series been, getting tougher down the stretch, the NBA, the postseason's been really, really catching up, and we got some really good talent, and I'm very excited to see what happens here down the stretch here in this postseason. The Atlanta Hawks just couldn't get it done on the road against Miami last night, losing 97-94 at Miami. Bogdanovich goes for 18, 8, and 6. Jimmy Buckets, the guy's been absolutely fantastic for this Miami Heat organization this year in the postseason. Goes for 20, 10, and 8. Missed the triple-double by 2, but locks down the double-double and gets rolling there, man. This Miami Heat team in the Eastern Conference, I think they're really going to go far, and they're really going to come down to the end here. I just don't see the Hawks. They just didn't have enough to really get the job done on the road. They blew multiple leads throughout the series, and I just think they were a couple pieces away. They tried to push it to another game back to Atlanta. They just couldn't get it down. Couldn't get the job done down the stretch. The Minnesota Timberwolves, Karl Anthony Towns goes for 28, 12, and 1. The Memphis Grizzlies just squeaked by 111, 109. Ja Morant goes off, misses a triple-double by 1 assist. Goes for 30, 13, and 9. The guy's been tremendous, all season long. The guy's been killing it. He's finally turning on the engines here in the playoffs. Had a few rough games to start the series. Caught himself in some foul trouble, but he's really turning it on, and he's really becoming productive here for this Memphis team down the stretch. Do I think they're playing like a 2 seed? No, I do not think they're playing like a 2 seed, but do I think they'll get the job done and get this series victory and move on to the next round? Yes, I do think the Memphis Grizzlies get the job done and goes to the next round. But they better bring the heat, because they're gonna find their next matchup way more difficult than the Minnesota Timberwolves. I'll tell you that. I just think the Timberwolves are just a couple pieces away as well. A lot is riding on Patrick Beverley, Karl Anthony Towns, the rookie Edwards. I just think they're one guy away and to get the job done. Another young team, the New Orleans Pelicans, man, lose by 15 to the Phoenix Suns. I did like the Pelicans here getting the points last night. They just couldn't get it done down the stretch, honestly. The last 2 minutes, they went cold. 4 empty possessions, down 7 points. That's a thriller, and that really hurts. So the Pelicans lose by 15. CJ McCollum for NOLA goes 21, 8, and 5. And Chris Paul goes off at 22, 6, and 11 for a double-double. I really think without Booker for this Phoenix Suns team to really shut down the series back in New Orleans, Chris Paul's got to get going. He's got to go off, and he's got to produce the ball around the perimeter, all right? It's a big loss without Devin Booker, but I think they can definitely get the job done, especially defensively. You know, this Pelicans team is very young. This guy Alvarado, this rookie, I mean, he's giving Chris Paul a lot of trouble, man. He's playing great defense. I think they're really well-rounded, and they're playing good together. But I just don't see them getting the job done. Guys, it's Marino Wednesdays, man. I hope everybody's been cashing tickets. I got a free play for you guys tonight. Hopefully I can get you guys a free play winner. I think my show is jinxed, man. Like, every time I give you guys a free play, it goes the wrong way. I'm going to get you guys a free winner tonight, and we're going to get rocking and rolling. If you do not follow me on all platforms, please follow me on all platforms. Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all the same handle, the Nicky Marino. Thank you for tuning into the Nicky Marino show. And I'm your host, and let's get right to it. We're going to jump into the MLB, guys. We got a full slate in the MLB tonight, and I do like a couple games. I got a plus money winner for you guys tonight in the MLB, so stay tuned for that one. And we're all going to meet me at the window tonight. I'm going to tell you guys that right now. If you guys don't follow me on YouTube, make sure you do. If you're missing my podcast episode premieres, make sure you follow me on YouTube. And you can also watch the show if you missed the show live on Facebook as well. So follow me on YouTube, The Nicky Marino. Give me a like, give me a subscription, and keep up to date with everything we do here on the Nicky Marino show and the Meet Me at the Window podcast. Tonight, we're jumping into the MLB. The Milwaukee Brewers, 5-0 on their last 5 against the Pittsburgh Pirates. On the road in Pittsburgh tonight, they're sitting at minus 165 on the money line. The total here is 7.5. Aaron Ashby is going for the Brew Crew, sitting at a 3.18 ERA, and Dylan Peters is on the bump for the Pirates today, sitting at a 0.0 ERA. The Brewers been just banging this team around for the past couple weeks, back-to-back series against Pittsburgh, a home and away series. How do I lean against the Brewers right now? I mean, they're literally smashing the ball. They're producing runs. They're stealing bases. They're playing great defense. And their bullpen has been sharp all year long, as well as their starting rotation. So I'll tell you this right now. I will lean on the Brew Crew here. I mean, how do you not, with the pitching production that they've been getting out of their team? They've been solid all year round since opening day. I think they're really well-rounded, and I think they get the job done tonight. So look out for this Milwaukee Brewers team all season long. Guys, a play on my card. It's my VIP play of the night. The Seattle Mariners are on the road against the Tampa Bay Rays. Tampa Bay Rays are sitting at minus 140 on the money line. They got Drew Rasmussen on the bump tonight, sitting at a 5.25 ERA. Real sharp pitcher, a lot of velocity on a bunch of his stuff, but I do think he has trouble here and runs into some trouble with a red-hot Seattle offense. The total in this game, 7.5. Marco Gonzalez is on the bump for the Seattle Mariners, sitting at a 3.29 ERA. 1-1 on their year. One very good start. Actually, 2 really good quality starts. Just got in a little trouble late in the game. So look out for that game. One of my VIP plays on my MLB card. San Diego Padres, another red-hot team, offensively been throwing up runs left and right on the road against a horrible Cincinnati Reds team. They've just been on a bad route throughout the whole season since opening day. The Padres sitting at minus 165. Mackenzie Gore on the hill tonight at a 1.74 ERA. Vladimir Gutierrez on the bump for the Cincinnati Reds at a 5.5 ERA. I will lean over here, 8.5. I think the over here gets it done. And I see a lot of runs in this game. So that's one of my leans. So focus on my leans. if you're leaning towards this game, I'm leaning towards the over 8.5. Colorado Rockies started off red hot on a downfall here. Is this the time the Philadelphia Phillies, does the offense get going? All these new additions, do they start clicking? We've been waiting for this all season long. I've been waiting to see Harper, Castellanos. I've been waiting to see how these guys are really going to plug in together offensively, and I think they're cooking right now at the right time. The total in this game on the money line is 210 Philadelphia Phillies way, sitting at a total of 8. Ryan Fettner's on the bump for the Rockies, sitting at a 0.0 ERA, 10 innings under his belt. So we'll see what he can bring to the table here against this red-hot Phillies team. And Ranger Suarez, a lefty sitting at 4.38, real shaky. He's found himself in trouble all year long against good, productive offenses. I'm going to lean towards the Colorado Rockies in this game. I think the Rockies can get the job done here and maybe catch some money here on a plus money winner. Baltimore Orioles at Yankee Stadium. Tyler Wells on the bump. Been getting hit around really well this year. Sitting at a 6.7 ERA against Jordan Montgomery. 2.25 ERA. The Yankees are sitting at minus 265. The total here is 8. I know the percentage versatiles has been sky high with the unders all year when it comes to the Baltimore matchups. But I will tell you this, with Montgomery, with Wells, I see a lot of run production here in this game. I think they go back and forth here. Stay away from the minus 265. I don't know about you, but I can never lay that kind of juice. So I'm going to roll with the total here at 8 runs here. I can see it definitely shooting over for sure. And as we're tapping in here and talking about MLB, guys, you guys got to really watch formulas. You got to use tools before you're placing your wagers, okay? Look at the umpires. Look at the trends. I mean, everybody know, if you don't have me as your handicapper, if you don't have another sports handicapping consultant, at the end of the day, you are going to need to do some kind of research before wagering your money, or you'll just lose your money consistently time and time again. Miami Marlins, this scrappy, red-hot team coming out of the NL East. I mean, they've been literally on fire all year long. Young team. I like what they're doing. They have a great, young, sharp starting pitching rotation. Their bullpen's been great as well. Miami Marlins on the road against the Nationals. The Nationals got Eric Feed on the hill, sitting at a 6.75 ERA. Been getting hit around a bunch this year. Pablito Lopez on the hill for Miami, sitting at a 0.52 ERA. Miami Marlins minus 145. The total on this game is 7. I will definitely lead here in the Miami Marlins on the money line. I think the team is playing phenomenal. I just think they're clicking in all cylinders, and I think they're going to be a problem there in the NL East. The NL East is stacked. It's loaded, but I think Miami might be there in the mix of things this year. It's been a long, long time, but I think the boys from Miami can definitely be in the mix in the NL East this year. The Cleveland Guardians struggling against the AL West in past history, in recent history, and they've been struggling all series long against the LA Angels, guys. Zach Plesac, though, has showed some good energy, some good, sharp stuff this year, sitting at a 1.53 ERA. He'll take the ball today in Game 3 of the series against the LA Angels, going against counterpart, the guy, Shohei Ohtani. The guy's been hitting like a machine. His pitching's been a little off. He's been leaving some of his stuff up, getting smacked around a little bit. He's sitting at a 4.40 ERA to start the year. The over in that game, the total is 7.5, and the LA Angels are minus 220 on the money line. Minus 220 on the money line. I would have to lean here on the Angels minus 1.5. They've been a hitting machine. They're finally getting their nucleus of their team healthy. They're playing great baseball, producing runs. The pitching staff has been surprisingly very good, including the bullpen. So let's lean Angels here on the run line, minus 1.5. The late game. The Oakland A's go out to San Fran, go to the Bay Area to take on the San Francisco Giants, guys. Giants sitting at minus 175 on the money line. Sam Long on the bump sitting at a 0 ERA. And the total in that game is 7 with Paul Blackburn on the mound tonight, sitting at a 1.80 ERA. I love the under in this game. Oakland's been struggling to score runs. The Giants just have tremendous pitching, starting rotation in their bullpen. I really like the under here. I think it stays under the number at 7, guys. Guys, again, MLB has been fantastically red hot. I'm going to tell you this right now. The MLB has been absolutely red hot. We're absolutely on fire. I mean, when you're hitting 71 to 73% in the MLB and you're picking winners and producing winners day in and day out for your clients, that's what a professional sports handicapper does. That's what a professional sports handicapper is all about, picking and producing winners, okay? If you're not my client and you're not following a customized betting formula, you need to follow my customized betting formula. It's a unit system, and this is how you build your bankroll. Okay, I had a show earlier today. If you guys do not never tune in, make sure you tune in on Instagram, man. Every Wednesday at 12 p.m. noon time, Pacific. We do a show, Book It, with Ronnie and Nicky Marino, guys. Another counterpart handicapper, a friend of mine. Make sure you guys tune in. We tap on bankroll management. We give out free plays. We let the public tap in to give out free plays. It's a great environment, and it's a great thing we're doing for the community, okay? And you can get some solid information, okay? And you need to know building a bankroll takes tremendously a long period of time, okay? But it's not a sprint, it's a marathon. It's bankroll management. So make sure you tap in with me. If you ever have any questions, please feel free to tap in. Ask me anything about bankroll management, ROI system, return on investment. When you invest with Nicky Marino, you are getting a return on your investment, guys. So make sure you get all your solidified information that you need. Tap in with me. I'm available in your pocket 24/7, especially to all my VIP clients, guys. Guys, if you have not visited my website, make sure you visit it, thenickymarino.com. Get your daily action, $29 a day for Nicky's VIP picks, full card. You get my MLB lock of the day. You get my whale parlay, our hammers, everything, man. Everything's included. So make sure you guys tap in, get on the website, and get locked in with your guy, Nicky Marino, man. Tomorrow, another reason, if you guys do not follow me on YouTube, go like and subscribe. My podcast will be available tomorrow. I got a special guest that I'm really excited to tap in with. I'm really excited to tap in with tomorrow's special guest. Check out that podcast. Meet Me at the Window podcast, 2 p.m. every Thursday. Go to my YouTube channel. Make sure you watch all the premieres, guys. Again, tonight, we got a loaded card in the NBA. Chicago Bulls. The Chicago Bulls are on the road against the Milwaukee Bucks. The Bulls, the total here is 217.5. Milwaukee Bucks minus 12.5. The Bulls, no Levine. I mean, they really been struggling offensively and, scoring basketballs. I mean, really. Milwaukee Bucks, they just been on a tear from the three-point perimeter in the paint. The Greek Freak has come alive. I mean, it's rocking out there in Milwaukee. I'll tell you that right now. They're killing it, man. They really are. So we'll see where that series goes tonight. Chicago playing for their lifeline, playing to stay alive. Denver Nuggets at the Golden State Warriors. The Joker has put this team on his back all postseason long. Avoided the sweep last game. Let's see what he can do tonight. What kind of production he can take to the table tonight. Denver Nuggets, the total in that game is 226. Golden State Warriors -8 at home. I think they really heat up and blow the doors off this team tonight. Guys, I'm going to give you guys 2 free plays on the day. Make sure you tap in. I'm going to give you a 5-unit play and a 2.5-unit play. Guys, I'm on the Chicago Bulls under 217.5. 5-unit play under 217.5. Chicago Bulls. I'm going to give you a plus money winner. in the MLB. Seattle Mariners money line, guys. Seattle Mariners money line, 2.5 unit play. And if you're looking for a little parlay, I would parlay the Seattle Mariners, the Chicago Bulls under, and the Miami Marlins money line, guys. Guys, it's the Nicky Marino Show. I'm your host, Nicky Marino. Thank you for tuning in. Guys, every Monday and Wednesday, 2 p.m. Pacific. Every Thursday, 2 p.m., Meet Me at the Window podcast. Thank you to my sponsors. Thank you to all my listeners. Thank you to my viewers, guys. Drop comments. Drop some likes. Go follow me on all platforms. Thank you for tuning in. I'm your guy, Nicky Marino. Do you smell what Marino is cooking? It's Marino Wednesdays. Tap in. Stay blessed. Stay safe. And I'll see you at the window.